All right, let's go ahead and do part 2 of section 3.1. And I've went ahead and finished up, and I've labeled the segments that are skew with BC. And the reason they're skew is because, as if you look, they're in different planes, which means if they're in different planes, they're never going to touch, nor are they ever going to be parallel. Because in order for lines to be parallel, they have to be in the same plane. But if they're in different planes, they can't be parallel and they cannot intersect. So that makes them skew. All right, now let's look at the next part. A segment that is parallel to EH. Let's look at EH for just a moment. EH is right there. And actually, you can't see that very well, so I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight that in green. And then we'll do a segment that is parallel to EH. There's actually CD, segment CD. There is also segment FG, and there's also segment AB. Now, how can it be parallel? It's not in the flat plane, nor is it in the horizontal plane, but there is a diagonal plane that runs through that. So therefore, AB does work. So it does work. And then all planes parallel to plane DCH. Well, DCH is this plane right here. Which planes are parallel to it? Well, there's only one plane that's parallel to it, and that's plane ABGF. That's the only one that is in this diagram that is parallel to it. So it's going to be this one right there. All right. Now, let's do some sample problems here. You can we'll identify the relationship, if there is any, between these angles. Okay, so let's highlight angle, would help if angle 1 and angle 3. Angle 1 and angle 3, if you look at those are corresponding angles. Okay. 2 and 6. 2 and 6 right there. Those are on opposite sides of the transversal, and they're inside the two lines. So those are alternate interior angles. All right, now I got 7 and I got 8. They're right next to each other. They're none of the relationship we talked about today, but they are something we talked about before. They either are adjacent, they are also supplementary, well, if they're adjacent and supplementary, if you recall from chapter 1, that makes them form a linear pair. All right, there you go. Linear pair. All right, now we've got a few more. Starting with angle 1 and angle 5. If you look, opposite sides of the transversal, outside the two lines, so they're alternate exterior angles. And then I have 2 and 8. Those are vertical. And then let's get a different color. Let's talk about purple. Yeah, let's do purple. We like purple. All right, so 3 and 5, once again, those are also vertical. See, even the old stuff you learned in chapter 1, you still need to know those because it applies to what we're learning now. And it's going to be even more prevalent as the semester and as the year goes on, so be prepared for that. All right, so that's all I have for you. So email me or talk to me in class if you have any questions. and then go ahead and work on HQ 3-1. It is due on Friday. Your test over Chapter 3 will be the week of October 19th. Now, that's the week we come back from fall break, but we're going to work with you, give you some stuff to work on beforehand, so we'll get you all the information that you need then. So, good luck.